Hola, bienvenidos a nuestros apuntes del pasado progresivo. Welcome to your past progressive notes. By the end of today, you will be able to say what people were doing. Today is going to be very, very much like our present progressive notes. So if you haven't yet, make sure you go watch that video first. On the present progressive, it's more vibrant because it's relevant now. You'll especially want to remember the exceptions to forming your participle with your ando, yendo, guys. So look at when to use your y, look at when to use your stem change, and review how to form your participle with your reflexive pronouns. Either tag them on the end or put them out in front. It's up to you. Okay. So today, instead of talking about the present progressive, we're gonna tone it down a bit and go into the past. So you'll notice everything's a little faded, but hopefully these memories won't fade. So the past progressive, much like the present progressive, is used to communicate ongoing actions, but there's an emphasis, here there's an emphasis that these actions were ongoing before they were interrupted. And that's going to be your kind of key idea here, is that there's an interruption when you use these. So like I was talking when she punched me in the face, but please don't punch people in the face. But that kind of deal. Anyway, so they're going to still use some form of estar. Wrong color. They're still going to use some form of estar followed by a participle, just like in the present progressive. In English, the past progressive is saying I was singing, like estaba cantando, I was singing. Here your was is your form of to be, just like estaba is your form of to be. And singing is your participle, just like cantando is your participle. Okay. You could also say they were eating. Oh, by the way, since this is the imperfect, we'll want to specify yo estaba cantando. So it's not just like he was singing, she was singing, but really I was singing. If they were eating, that would be ellos estaban comiendo. Again, you've got your form of estar, estaban this time, and comiendo ends with your I, E, and the O. Okay. So that's how to form the past progressive in Spanish. First, you're going to start with the imperfect tense of estar, and then you're going to include a participle. When we first, let's review the imperfect tense of estar. So remember that the imperfect tense is ongoing actions. If you have an AR verb like estar, you're going to add aba to everything. Estar, you'll remember, means to be. So to say I was, we're going to say yo estaba. Sorry, that S really bugged me. And now that S bugged me too. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, estaba. Yo estaba, I was. And then you were is tú estabas. He was, él estaba. We were, nosotros estábamos, with an accent on that first A. Nosotros estábamos. Vosotros estabais. Y ellos, they were, ellos estaban. Yay! And then our participles, that's our estar, yay. Our participles are going to end with ando or yendo, or sometimes yendo. Yay. Refer to your present progressive notes for more specifics on that. Now that you are so well versed in your past progressive stuff, we're going to take some time to redo those same activities, but with the past progressive. So make sure you're putting the aba ending on your estar. That's my big hit. Okay, here we go. De vacaciones o no? Guys, we're going to take those same sentences. We're putting them in the past tense. So, Susana y Jorge, they were sunbathing now, becomes estaban tomando el sol. They were sunbathing. And we decided, yes, they were on vacation. So, sí, estaban de vacaciones. And then nosotros estábamos esperando el autobús. We were waiting for the bus to go to school. Therefore, we were not on vacation. To say my friend was taking a trip, we're going to want our estar with our ando or yendo, giving us estaba haciendo. Mi amigo estaba haciendo un viaje al campo. Because he was taking a trip to the countryside, we're going to say yes, he was on vacation. Estaba de vacaciones. Next, you were setting the table. We've got poner, and we're going to say poniendo on that guy. We want estar to match tú, giving us estabas. Tú estabas poniendo. Since you were setting the table, we're assuming you were not on vacation. Because apparently when you're on vacation, other people do that for you. Or you get a magic table that sets itself. Yes, that's clearly the correct answer. And número 5, I was sweeping the floor. Go ahead and take that barrer. How would you say I was sweeping the floor? That will give you yo estaba. I was sweeping. Estaba barriendo el suelo. And since I was sweeping the floor, that is very much not a vacation thing. Yo no estaba de vacaciones. And finally, for our last one, tomando el sol. I don't know if that's what they were actually doing or if I just copied it wrong. But anyway, let's go with tomar el sol. How would you say they were sunbathing? You would want to put estaban to match ustedes and then that ando on that AR verb. So estaban de vacaciones. Cool. Now, you ever see a word so many times that it starts to look wrong? I'm getting that with estaba right now. That's exciting. Okay, next actividad 12. We're going to look at the drawings. We're going to say what those people are doing. But now, since we're changing it to the past progressive, let's say, write what each person was doing. So instead of ¿qué estaban haciendo? We should change it. ¿Qué estaban haciendo? What were they doing? Whoa. Here we go. First one, we are staying in a good hotel. Literally the only thing that changes, estábamos. We were staying. We have estábamos quedando en un buen hotel. I was getting up early. With levantarse, I was getting up early. We're going to take that se, move them to the front. Estar becomes estaba. And then levantando, got that ando, yendo ending on there. I was getting up late. Notice that we don't need a yo. You're welcome to put one if you want. Yo me estaba levantando. But this me gives it away that it's yo. So we don't need to write a yo in there. Número 3, you were taking a trip on a boat. To say you were is going to be estaba. Oh, I skipped one? I did it again. I think I skipped it last time too. Apparently I just can't read. Oh well, my friends were swimming in the pool. Estaban nadando en la piscina. Okay, now you were taking a trip. We need you were as estaba. And then taking a trip. Yendo. We're going to put that yendo on hacer, haciendo. You were taking a trip on a boat. Now, if the waiter is serving food, we would say está sirviendo. But to say he was serving the food, change the está to estaba. And that gives you el camarero estaba sirviendo la comida. Check out that amazing stem changer. Estaba sirviendo la comida. And then finally, my father is water skiing. We're going to say hacer And put that yendo on a ser. Yendo. So mi padre estaba haciendo esquí acuático. Nice. En actividad 13, since we are talking in the past tense, donde estoy should become donde estaba. ¿Dónde estaba yo? Where was I? What a fun exercise in memory. We're going to complete a sentence to say what you were doing and where you were, because this is all imperfect tense. Ta-da. And we can spell were correctly and everything. Be great fun. Okay, so for our first one, we want to say I was cooking. I was cooking, therefore I was in the kitchen. So we put our yo estaba for I was, and then cooking has our yendo, ando or yendo ending. This is an ando. So estaba cocinando. I was cooking. I was in the kitchen. For our next one, reading. We'll say I was reading. We got a quick look out because leyendo is that double vowel, so we've got a Y there. That Y though. So yo estaba leyendo. I was reading. The location's up to you, really. I was in the living room. I was in my room. Yo estaba en el cuarto, en la sala, en el sofá, en el jardín, en la escuela, in the clase de Señora Brown, or whatever. It's up to you. Okay, I was falling asleep. If you're falling asleep, you could, one, either be in history class, just kidding, but probably in your bedroom. So how would you say, I was falling asleep in my bedroom? Well, dormirse is to fall asleep, so I'm going to take that se, change it to a me, put them out in front, giving a me estaba durmiendo. Whoa, first of all, we've got that yendo ending. Look at that stem changer. Me estaba durmiendo. Estaba en el cuarto. Because like a normal person, I fall asleep in my room. Because I have good sleeping habits. Okay, next. Speaking of good sleeping habits, I also have good relaxing habits. And I was watching the TV. I wasn't watching TV in bed. I was watching TV in the living room. So I have yo estaba mirando. I was watching, mirando, got the ando, yendo ending. And I was in the living room. Yo estaba en la sala. Okay, cool. Speaking of good relaxing habits, we've also practicing good hygiene habits here. So if we want to say I was showering, we need to take ducharse. Take that se, move him all the way to the front. Now, I was showering will give you a me something, and then you need to take the AR and change it for ando ending. Overall gives you me estaba duchando. Me, because you've got that reflexive pronoun chilling out. Estaba duchando. Got the ando ending. Rocking it. Therefore, I was in the bathroom. Yo estaba en el baño. Now, why aren't we putting yo estaba en la cocina? Yo estaba en el cuarto. Yo estaba. Well, because we just talked about yo. We introduced with yo here. And because we haven't changed the subject, we're going to assume that we're still talking about ourselves here. Here we didn't put a yo because that me implies, oh, I'm talking about myself. Okay, that's fine. So we still don't need a yo because it's the same person. It's still the same subject. So if you want to put a yo, that's fine. If you want to put a yo just to switch up your sentence structure, that's a bonus. Love it. Okay, next we've got one more reflexive verb. We're looking at vestirse, and we want to say I was getting dressed. Because he is reflexive, we're going to take that se, move him all the way to the front, changing him to a me. So you have me estaba vestir. First of all, giving us a yendo. So vestiendo hopefully is sounding wrong to you now because, hey, look, it's a stem changer. So we're going to drop that stem, change into a change. Anyway, overall, giving us me estaba vistiendo. So we've got estaba yendo. In our next example, we have estaba ando. Either way, we say where we were at. The location is pretty flexible. Basically, I care about, did you get the highlighted parts correct? If you did, good job. If not, well, now you did because we worked through them together. So way to go. Okay, past progressive is very much like the present progressive, except it's in the past. What a great explanation I just give. Anyway, you got your estar. Your estar needs to be in the imperfect, so you have estaba with its endings, and you still have your ando yendos. Remember your fun spelling change, also stem changes. So that's what you were doing in the past, just like you were having fun on your homework.